Real quick, here's our Bitcoin update. It is 9 o'clock, 9:31. So look, Bitcoin, bounce, 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 staying in this trend line. Now, we did see this diamond. I have to say it's a diamond. I have to say it's still a diamond. And honestly, it's making now a descending triangle. See that kind of, they are bearish patterns. 50 minutes about to get up there, and it could roll you over to the downside. You don't want to break through this. If you do, it's not the worst thing in the world, because it could, right, we could say that this bottom trend, you'd want to see a giant double bottom here. So you could be looking for a giant double bottom, or we could get in a push. This trend line has been holding. We may be double bottoming here as well. See this? That is a double bottom, but we got to get the momentum. 15-minute is kind of getting ended. 1 hour still down here, and you got bullish divergence even by this is telling you. This indicator's been pretty good, honestly. I usually don't use it a lot, but I've been like, look, it nailed that top. It nailed, basically every time it showed up, like right here, it nailed a bounce. Right here it showed up. It got that bounce in a way. And it's showing up again. It's divergence. It's a divergence indicator. And it is slight divergence because like you get this like sharp swing to the upside, and this is not even the same. So this slight, and you got lack of bearish momentum here. Falling volume with falling price tells us that we can get out. Let's like try to recreate what we're seeing here. It is a diamond pattern. I have to put that out there, a bit of a diamond pattern. And diamonds come in from the bottom. They should break out from the bottom. You could almost extend it here and say maybe did it come in from the top, and is it going to break out the top? It's also at the bottom of a pattern. So like I was saying before, it's less likely to do exactly what it should do based on that idea. So I'm just going to delete my old work here. Get rid of the moving average for a second. I just want to look at price action. I mean, shoulder, head, and a shoulder. No, right off the bat, something going on there I don't like to see. But here on this, I mean, you're in this symmetrical triangle. At the end of the day, symmetrical triangle. 50% chance of a break up, 50% of a chance to break down. Your 1 hours are low in the 50 minutes playing games. I say, possibly like something like this, and we may just go sideways a little longer inside of this pattern. They never take, they always take, they use these times, to scare you. So it would be likely they would bring the price down on a wick and bring you back up again, So I would be looking for that capitulation wick similar to that, then stay in the pattern. It's more likely we do break to the upside. I will, in my mind, based on the 1 hour and the pattern that we're starting to form. But anything is possible. This could be a shoulder, a head, and a tiny right shoulder. However, we got negated by that wick, and it didn't dump on you. Say what the 7-minute wants to do. 7-minute wants to come back down. It's telling you there's just more sideways behavior, right? What you don't want is if this 50-minute to roll, start to curve when you're already, you want it to curve and just kind of bounce off this bottom trend line. So you're going to be watching 30,100 very closely. You break that, you're going to contend with 29,008. You break that, you're going to be looking at 29,004. At that point, it'll probably be a red candle. I'll have an alert go off, and I'll run out and I'll make an update for Bitcoin, and I'll tell you what I think is going to happen and see if we can find a smaller pattern on a little time frame. So right now, I believe we will go sideways more and then eventually break to the upside. However, just remember that is a bit of a diamond in the background of your head. Remember, there's a chance we do dump. It's high risk, high reward play. The market's on edge. No one really knows what's going on. You have a lot of people just kind of watching Bitcoin closely. If you pattern trade, you've been up, you've been down, you should end up to the top of the pattern, and the 1 hour does want to push up. So most likely tonight we do break up to the upside. However, there's no guarantees, but it's like an 80% chance in my mind that we do. And there's your Bitcoin update.